You looking like you done put on a little bit of muscle on you.
I've been in the weight room a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
A little bit, a little faster, a little quicker, hit a little harder. I want to go back and rewind people that may not know exactly who you may are, but this is what it's all about. Turf Talk 101. Let's talk about senior year. Senior year, Bishop Blakely, Upland High School, linebacker. Talk to me about just the off season going into your senior year.
So going into my senior year, it was the end of COVID. Well, COVID didn't really end, but we had a junior year, so it was rough having 4 games. And I was kind of shaped that junior year. I was a little heavy, so my focus was really get back down to my good weight where I feel like I can play fast and be able to still handle my own. So my off season was really just getting a lot of cardio in, getting my foot speed better, training with Rare Breed and all that, trying to get faster. So
shout out to Rare Breed. Take care of the kids over there.
Yes, sir, all the time. And I was just trying to get faster for my season and get my weight down and getting better in shape for my senior season.
Yeah. Now, first I want to say kudos to, it's a lot of people that, didn't know how to handle a misfortunate situation as far as COVID and then getting ready. A lot of kids, people don't understand what it did. A lot of kids dropped out of football and sports just because, it messes up the mentality or whatnot. So kudos to you. So now we're getting ready, coming out our junior year. You was already, doing your name. I seen your name on Friday night light highlights, and I seen them all around 247 and things like that. Your senior year, you're getting ready for it because you had a short junior year. Talk to me about the senior year.
So senior year, in my mind, I'm like, this is my last chance. So I got to go out on a bang. So I was just trying to be a leader for my team and bring the energy that we needed and all that stuff. So I just knew I used to get like 6 tackles a game, and I knew that I wasn't going to cut it if I wanted to get where I wanted to go. So I knew I had to step up my game. So that's why I had to get in shape so I can make more plays. So first game out, we playing La Habra. I pop out with 13 and 2 sacks.
Killing.
I had to.
Hey, for the people don't remember, I remember La Habra was kind of balling back then.
Yeah, and they was
talking. At that year, they was
talking a little crazy too. So we had to shut them up. My guys, we all went crazy. Defense played well. Wasn't just me, my guy Conley, my guy Vinny.
Shout out to Conley, the wide receiver, right?
Yep, in corner, yep, and then Vinny. He's actually coming to Eastern too, my guy Vinny and Samurai. So
okay.
Yep, so
Samurai, the linebacker from Centennial.
Yeah, we
got to make a reunion. Go ahead, my bad.
So then I did good. I had a rough game against Olu. Didn't play the best, but in preseason I had a great preseason. And then in league, that's when it got you got to fight for your tackles because everybody know who you are now. So they scheme for you, they double team you, so all that stuff. So I was fighting for tackles, but that season went well. I ended with 101 tackles, I think, 6 in the first team all league. So I had a good season.
Hey, 101 tackles is a lot of tackles. Go ahead. Come on, kid. Go ahead.
Yeah, 6 sacks. I play a little bit of offense every now and then, you know what I'm saying? If I need a first down, they give it to me the ball. Yeah. But that was really the senior season. That was really it.
First team all league. Let's definitely let everybody know that one.
Sure.
Yeah. And that's in the baseline conference, correct?
Tough league, and I made first team, so it was pretty.
Yeah, and that's in a rough conference, because it's some ballers in that conference, so you actually got to be balling.
Exactly.
So so senior year, you did your thing. Did you have offers before your senior year?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so let's talk.
Always like got close to those. Nobody pulled the trigger though. So
okay. So let's talk about the schools that now the season is over. Now they start reaching out and the trigger get pulled.
Season's over. It still was really slow. Like still in contact with a few like FCS schools. I was talking to Sac State a little bit, like every Big Sky schools, but no one pulled the trigger. So it got real late, and I was still had no. So my goal was out of high school is to go D1 just like everyone else. But then I was gonna, if I didn't get no D1 offer out of the JUCO, then I'll take my best opportunity. So I was going to take the JUCO route. Like I was that was going to be my process. And then Coach Ace from Eastern, he's not there anymore, but he hit me up late, like in May. Like, so it was a blessing. So he hit me up late and he was like, we saw your film. He was actually coming to see my teammate Vinny.
Okay.
So, and then my coach Thomas, Daryl Thomas, let him know about me as well, that he had a senior linebacker. So we started communicating. We could create a bond. We used to talk every day. And then he pulled the trigger, and that was my one blessing. So it just needed one, really.
I don't know if people really paid attention that Coach DT is the head coach. So he already had somebody to come looking at another student athlete. He threw my man's name in the mix, and now he's there. Hey, it's up to these coaches to help these kids and these young men to get out. So they have to do their due diligence. But what I'm saying, while we're here, Turf Talk is to help give you guys the spotlight as well. So you talk to them. So then it was the first offer, and you pulled the trigger.
He pulled the trigger. That was my first. Oh, right there, that first opportunity, and I had to take it because back to like COVID, you never know what's gonna happen. So I wasn't going to do anything else. I took it, and I was like, it's time to work. So I just got to get to it.
Okay. If you're just tuning in, man, we talking to Bishop Blakely. He's going into his sophomore year, if I'm correct. Had his freshman year at Eastern Washington. Came from Upland High School. Upland and put out some dogs. Let's go here to the and look at. I believe I got some, couple little films. I got so much stuff on my screen, man. I apologize. I want to go ahead and, for people watching this one right here, walk us through. Can you walk us through this one right here?
So I'm on the left of the screen. I'm playing the end right now off the edge.
Got you.
I'm in the boundary, so I know I don't rather have to stay outside because I know I have the sideline to help me out.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
I'm inside. I get held up a little bit. I keep getting through it.
And he was holding you.
Yep. But you just kind of keep fighting through the holding. You can't make excuse for holding. So my coach always told me if you get held, it's your fault. So
and this this freshman year, man, that's good play definitely for a freshman.
Appreciate it. This was in our spring game just a few days ago on Friday. Just a good solid tackle. Thick him up.
Now the previous play you was playing like defensive end or outside linebacker, right?
Off the edge, just a little.
Yeah, and this one they had either drop back or you was playing linebacker, correct?
Yeah, I'm in the mic right now. Yep.
Yeah, Mike. So the mic, for people don't know, they calling the shots on the defense, getting the plays in. Drop back, good eyes, bing, good tackle, good wrap up. Nothing pretty, but it's not supposed to be. Just make contact, go down. Good stuff right here, and that's the spring game that just happened.
Here I'm in the field. This is our scrimmage before our spring game. I'm off the edge again. I come with a hop inside, and then he's off balance, so I bull rush.
Bull rush. Travon.
And then come make a play on the quarterback. He's tagged, so you can't hit him.
Yeah, I got you. Don't do that. He hit him.
Off balance.
Bing. Weight room.
Beat the power.
Lock him down. Good stuff right there, man. I'm glad. I'm liking what you're doing, man, and I'm proud. Man.
4th and 1 on the goal line, and you can't fold on the goal line, so I just got a little TFL to make sure they don't score.
Got you.
And then you got to turn up every play, mandatory.
Got you. I see. Let's give it to him one more time. We're talking to Bishop Blakely out of Upland, California, right here, Eastern Washington.
Yep, shoot the B gap.
Yeah, shoot the B gap. I like the football talk. I like what you're talking about, man. It sounds like you've been in the study room. I want to talk before I started, running my mouth, because it sounds like you've been in the study room. It looked like you've been in the weight room. You've been studying and understanding the game of football, which a lot of people just take for granted. Talk to me about the transition from going to high school and now you're in college, your freshman year, as far as what you did, and we'll talk a little bit about what you're doing this year that you could have did better last year, maybe you just didn't know.
So I feel like Upland prepared me well, though, to come to the college experience. Like we always worked out 5 a.m., all that stuff. So, but there was still a culture shock when I got to the university. Like the terminology, the playbook, like all that stuff is way bigger and it's way more difficult. Like I'd be sitting in meetings some days, like I don't know what they're talking about. Like I've never heard this before. So that's when I really realized, like, I have to do more now because I'm behind the 8 ball from everybody else. It's not high school where you're just the best player on your team.
Mm.
You're the low dog on the totem pole now, so you got to work even harder to get your name mentioned or noticed, whatever. So that's when I had to know I had to get back in the film room more, like, and talk to other guys really, because they've been in there for years, so they understand it. So that's what helped me. But the coming from California is like we already have a high level of competition already. So like the competition wasn't too crazy of a difference. The linemen are bigger, of course. That was really the main difference was lineman size and strength. But speed wasn't too crazy. Like, so that's what, at least coming from California, that helped me out into the transition. But the transition at first was rough though. Like you're gonna get hip popped, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get humbled going to the university. So you just have to keep working for real and just keep pushing, to be honest. Like you're gonna have your rough days your freshman year. You're gonna be on a scout team. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? But you just gotta, when you have your chance, your opportunity, you gotta make sure it's, you know, they know you there.
I'm gonna say something that look, you come on here, man. I feel like I can say what I want, especially I know you. I'm gonna say one thing. Either you about to ball the hell out this year, or that offense is needs to get everything up and running. Because the plays I've seen, I was like, okay, this your sophomore year that you pressing on. Will you be a redshirt freshman or a sophomore?
Freshman, yeah.
Okay, that's even better. So this is dangerous. Redshirt freshman, you know what I'm saying? And it looks like everything clicked from just the plays I've seen, you know what I'm saying, which is a small sample size. But man, hey, I'm glad for you. Congratulate you, man. Like I said, I seen your name, and you know we just spoke briefly, you know, in your high school career. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you got to probably get a nap, go eat, or do something over there at Eastern Washington. Talk to me a little bit about the goals you may have set for this year, or some things you're working on.
So my goal this year was to just make the travel squad. Like, I know when you're young and a freshman, people always think you're gonna come in and start.
Yeah,
that's not how it works. Like, it's a business, so you got to find your ways through special teams, really. So I'm just trying to make sure I have my name known, really. Make sure I feel my presence is felt every time I'm on the field, I'm heard. So when opportunity comes, I know I'm ready for it. So that's really my goal, and just play hard when I'm on the field. So I had a good spring in our one scrimmage. I led the team in sacks on the first scrimmage. So, and then on our spring game, I led the team in tackles. So, so I've been making a name for myself. I've been in articles a couple of times. So I'm blessed to have the opportunity. So,
man, hey, we proud of you down here at Turf Talk, man. Keep up the good work. Don't forget about us, man. I'm gonna have to checking in with you. How's the transition with school and stuff? Grades and everything cool, or it was a little rough start, or?
Nah, school never been really an issue for me. I always had good grades. So it's really easier here than high school because you're only taking 3 classes, maybe 4, and you have study hall and all that extra stuff. So you have the resources other than high school. It's just you go to school and you go home. Yeah. Here you got tutors, you got all the extra stuff, advisors to help you out. Your coaches help you out. So school has been smooth. Just make sure I'm first quarter, I was on the dean list. So education's always been cool for me. I never had a really issue with that part.
Man, once again, congratulations. I know you're making your family proud. You're making us proud down here as well. Go ahead and tell everybody your name, where you playing at, what position, and your favorite podcast to interview on, man.
My name is Bishop Blakely, Eastern Washington University from Upland, California. I play linebacker, and you already know, Turf Talk, baby. Turn me up.
I appreciate you, man. I'm for real. Don't lose contact with me. Stay on me. Check in with me. You know what I'm saying? If you have a big game, but I'll touch bases with you, man. Keep up the good work, and we're proud of you, young man.
Appreciate it, sir.
All right, boss. Have a good one.